Hello, impressive human beings, and welcome to a new episode of Live Your Impressivity TV show. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications bell so that you get notified every time when I post new content. The topic for today that I thought about sharing with you is something that I get a lot from people who want to start journaling. If you're just starting your writing journey and you want to experience journaling, I personally prefer writing in the morning. However, you might feel more called to write in the evening, especially if your lifestyle makes you a little bit busy in the morning. So for instance, if you feel that in the morning you don't have time because you need to rush and get your kids to school, or you need to rush to your office, or you are trapped in traffic for a very long time and you are constantly in this rush and dynamic movement in the morning, then you might want to try journaling in the evening. It's really powerful, especially to journal at the end of the day when you want to put down onto paper how you felt during that day. And this is something that I also recommend for those of you who have trouble sleeping, because if you have trouble falling asleep, then that is because you are focusing too much on trying hard to sleep and trying very hard to block your thoughts. And that means that your thoughts come and take over and you ruminate over things in your mind. So by journaling and writing it down, you free your mind, you create space, and you allow sleep and relaxation to come faster into your mind and into your body so that you can go to sleep faster. I personally prefer morning journaling, and if you haven't watched my video about the morning journal routine that I have with meditation, then you can check out the video over here and you can try it out. If you want to give writing a try in the evening, then I suggest that you use a few exercises to get you going. Like I said, you can try several things, you can tweak it and see what feels good for you, because at the end of the day, it's not about following a recipe, it's really about creating your journaling routine that makes you feel pleasant, that makes you feel positive, and that creates results for you. The first thing that you want to start writing in your journal in the evening is just an evaluation of your day. Sometimes it just comes freely, you just sit with your journal and you start writing about something that happened into your day. Maybe it was something pleasant and you want to recall it and you want to keep that memory and you want to go back into that positive, beautiful feeling that you felt in that moment. So you start writing about it, you start describing the details that made you feel so good. If there's something that happened and you felt maybe negative in a negative way, maybe it triggered you, maybe you felt anger or frustration or shame, you want to write about that as well, because you want to let it go, you want to release it, and you want to eliminate that energy and put it onto paper. Once again, you can choose how many details you want to write about, but it's important that if it comes up into your mind, then you want to put it down, because this way you are going to release it, you are going to let it go. If there's nothing that you want to write about specifically that happened throughout the day, then you want to evaluate your day in two ways. What do you feel grateful for that happened in your day? This can be something that you write about very simple, in a structured way with bullet points, and you can write down 3 things or 10 things. It's completely up to you. Or you can just start writing about some beautiful situations, some people that you met with during the day, something that really lightened up your day. Because it's important to make sure that you evaluate your day, you evaluate the positive things that really made you feel good during the day. Also, if you set intentions in the morning, then you want to remember and see if you have accomplished those intentions, if you have accomplished your goals, if you have maybe some set milestones. Did you check that off the list? How is it in terms of your intentions that you set in the morning? So once again, if you have fulfilled that, then you want to express your gratitude towards that. The next thing that you want to write about is the lessons that you learned. This is maybe going back into the things that triggered you, because when you become aware of the things that trigger you throughout the day, then you can see the lessons that these things bring as well. So maybe it was something that someone said to you, maybe you heard by mistake a conversation, maybe you saw something that made you feel uncomfortable. All these may have been something that made you feel negative, gave you a negative emotion in the moment, but now looking back, you can reframe that, you can look at them and see what lessons you have learned. Maybe you reacted in a certain way and next time you want to do better. And this way, when you start writing about that, you can replace that into your mind and make sure that when it happens, you are aware of it and you use a changed behavior. So it's important to make sure that you use awareness. This is the key to your evaluation of the day, because when you journal in the evening, it's not just about saying, what I had for lunch or the people that I met with. It's really about reinforcing those feelings of gratitude and reinforcing the lessons that you have learned, because this way you can start changing and shifting by being aware. Don't forget to find a formula to end the journaling session for you in the evening. You can use the formula that I personally use in the morning when I journal, which is thank you, I love you. And it's once again a really beautiful reminder in the evening before you go to sleep, because you are thankful for your day, you are thankful for your life, you are thankful for everything that you have already created. And I love you is something that you need to say to yourself a lot more. So it's never too much to say I love you to yourself. Just make sure that you find a formula or an affirmation or a mantra that really makes sense for you and that you can really connect with. And when you end your journaling session with that, then you feel free to close your journal and go to sleep. This way you will feel that your ritual is completed. If you want to reinforce the habit of journaling in the evening, make sure that you keep your journal close by. Maybe on your nightstand next to your bed, or maybe if you have a table at the exit of your bathroom where after you brush your teeth, if that's the habit that you have right before you go to sleep, after you brush your teeth, maybe you have a table next to your bathroom door and you grab your journal from there and you go in a quiet place and start writing, and then you can go to sleep. Make it easy, make it simple, make it accessible, and really keep it in sight. If you have your journal close by, then you will start using it. If it's somewhere on a shelf, you will most likely forget about it, and it will just feel like a hustle to go and grab it and then go back into bed and start writing, and you will just feel too distracted to keep going with this habit. So make it super easy for you. So this is it. These are the exercises that you want to write if you are just starting out and you want to reinforce the habit of journaling in the evening. You can evaluate your day in a free writing mode. You can write about what you feel grateful for that happened to you, the people that you met, any situations, any things that you want to write down for your gratitude list in the evening. And you want to write about the lessons that you have learned throughout the day. We want to accumulate lessons. We want to learn from the things that we encounter and the things that we see, because we want to be better. So these are the 3 things that you want to keep in your evening journal as a ritual, and I want to hear from you. If you try out this routine with journaling in the evening, let me know in the comments below. How does it feel for you? If you try different exercises, once again, I would love to hear from you. Please share with us what are your journaling in the evening exercises, and let us know what you would like to hear more about in terms of journaling and writing experiences. Until next time, stay impressive.